But I think the next best thing at this point is hit it with some buckshot. Alright, so update project on the Stallion. I'm still waiting to get a stencil to put the name right here. I'm also going to be getting a different sling. Somebody got a hold of me. They got an Instagram. I forget the name of the company, but as soon as I got the sling, I'll make sure to drop it so you guys know what I'm using. I got my magazine tube on here. Now, I'm conflicted about this because it kind of clashes with the look of the rest of the shotgun. I expected the silver up here to be a little bit closer color match to this. I don't know why I did. This tube is incredibly light though, and it does allow me to put 7 rounds of buckshot into the tube. It's got a different follower too. With this follower, I would have been able to fit 7 rounds of birdshot, but buckshot is slightly longer. So like when I load this up completely with buckshot, it's right at the end. Like there's no more to go. But I can put 7 rounds of this kind of buckshot in the tube, 1 on the follower, and then 1 in the pipe. Giving me a total capacity of 9 rounds with this, which, not too bad. Not too bad. Sights. These are night sights, but there's just glow-in-the-dark paint on it, and it doesn't hold the light very long, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. Which would be fine, like if you're a soldier or something and you're out in the bright daylight and then you go into like a low light house, they'll be glowing nice and bright, everything will work great. However, if you start in the dark, they're useless. So I'm probably going to replace these with tritium sights just so I get that glow all the time. Kind of disappointed. I really thought this had come with tritium sights. Whatever though, we'll deal with that. Next, the stock is incredibly long. This is a length of pull of like 15 inches. My length of pull is 12 1/4. What does that mean for me? Well, like your normal shotgun, like how you normally pull it up, it's just too long. Like my finger's way back here. I got my hand extended funny. Like my hand wants to be right here, where it would be if I had the proper length of pull. So I almost got to kind of like cock my body funny, and then the stock kind of like also rests on my bicep to make myself longer to be able to do this. So like trying to go close to my center, just not possible. My arms aren't long enough. I need a shorter length of pull. I may not be able to do anything about this. Now I realize the collapsible stock on the middle setting does have my length of pull. Well, a little bit shorter, is 12 inches instead of 12 1/4, but I can deal with that. But I'm not dealing with the pistol grip. I've already dealt with pistol grips on shotguns. I like them like this. I believe it gives you more options. You can move it around. If you're going to do like close quarters, you can bring it way back here and go around the corner. With a pistol grip, you just don't have those options. Then you have to do this one. It's all tangled up in your arm. I just don't like it. And even if I wanted to do this with this stock, because the stock is so long, when I try to come off my arm, it gets caught. I'm hoping that at some point, which probably isn't going to happen because of the gun shortage, and they're just trying to get out the normal parts that they're already putting out, but I'm hoping at some point somebody will put out a new stock for this that'll have a much shorter length of pull, you know, like 12 1/4. That would be ideal. Then I'd actually be able to run this shotgun decent. But right now, we're just going to be dealing with it because there's no options out there, or nothing I found anyway. Sling, I already talked about that. The next problem with this shotgun is this is absolutely horrific for trying to load. I don't know what's wrong yet. There's like, I think that's called like the shell retainer. The lump is too aggressive. So when you try to load it up, the shells come in and they just like stop. So you gotta like ram them in there. Ouch. And get your thumb all caught, which sucks. And then trying to do double loads, or twins, it makes it real hard. Like when you load a shotgun, it should look like this. Here's 4 shells. You got your first 2, goes in. Second 2, goes in. I just put 4 shells in there. With this particular shotgun, I basically have to load them one at a time. And as long as I got the momentum, it ain't bad. But yeah, that needs to be addressed. I don't know what exactly I need to change out, or maybe there's a lighter spring or something I can put in there. But this thing is absolutely horrific with trying to load shells. Even trying to unload it if I don't want to cycle them through the action. I can do it, but man, this definitely needs to be addressed and changed somehow. Come on. Like, this shotgun basically sucks at everything besides loading it up beforehand off a camera, doing a tube dump, doing a cut scene so you're loaded again, and then doing another tube dump. I like a little bit more versatility with my shotguns, if that makes any sense, and I especially like being able to do twin loads. Again, like, it just doesn't work. Like, I practically need like a wooden dowel and a rubber mallet to get these things in there. Just smashing up my fingers. I can't stand it. But once I get that changed out, get a new sling on there, some tritium sights, I'll be done for a while. At least until somebody releases an option with a stock that doesn't have a pistol grip, that has a length of pull of like 12 and a quarter inches. I might even settle for 13, but that's really pushing it. I just wish there's just no options. There really isn't for this shotgun. I even called Magpul. I'm like, hey, are you going to put out a stock for this? Like, that would be pretty awesome, because the stocks they got right now just really suck dick. But they were like, no. So hopefully Magpul will get interested. Again, with the tube, like, I really wish I would have just bought one in the original color, but these were so incredibly expensive. Even if I just wanted to change out this extension, it costed more than this Gucci tube that's carbon fiber, that's like way lighter. This thing practically doesn't even have weight. It almost floats. So I just went with the Gucci tube, because why not? It was a cheaper option, and it's good. But, man, I really wish I would have had the original color, though. Because like I said, this is like a spoiler on a Geometro. Like, the whole look of the shotgun is like this Warhammer tool, rough piece of machinery. And you got this thing on there. This high speed, low drag. Just doesn't fit the look of the shotgun at all. I mean, yeah, if I was setting this up differently, it would look just fine. And it's quality. It's a solid tube. Definitely recommend it if it's going to look good with your particular shotgun. It just doesn't work with mine. Maybe if I would have got a black piece right here, it would have looked a lot better. I think that probably would have actually made a big difference. But just with the shiny piece right there, and then you got the carbon fiber, and then the rest of the shotgun's this dull, like, primitive caveman must smash look. But anyways, I'll keep you guys posted what's going along. In the short term, I need to get rid of these molding marks because they're kind of sharp. I just don't like the way they feel. Also, up here on the fore end, a little bit of molding marks right there I'm going to have to sand down. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the shotgun so far. Haven't cleaned it yet, and I have no intentions of cleaning it until it starts malfunctioning, because I want to see how far I can push it. So we're just going to keep chugging along and see what she can take. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like to help support the channel, got my Patreon right there. Also have affiliate links in the description down below. Just by clicking. Oh yeah, about the sling too. Planning on running like an old GI sling, and these sling swivels, they're Italian, so they just can't handle the girth of American slings. So I had to run this crappy like eBay one. Definitely can't wait to get that off of there. But anyway, affiliate links in the description down below, like always. Don't forget to subscribe. Why do you gotta be such a heartless little brat?
If I am such a brat, then why don't you spank me right now, Daddy? And show me what a bad girl I have been in. Teach me a lesson.
Okay, I might have been overreacting a little bit, Lacey. I love you. I'm never gonna trade you in.
I love you too.
It's not the action I wanted, but it's the action I can get.